Johnny Depp kicked off The View after the clash with the Whoopi Goldberg. What actually happened and why the story spread? A viral batch of the videos and the social posts over the past few months claim that the Johnny Depp appeared on the ABC's daytime panel The View, spared with the Whoopi Goldberg, and he was kicked off the show after on-air clash. The clips, which have been shared across the YouTube, Facebook, and the Instagram, look convincing at the first glance. The show addicted footage, captions, and the narrations presented like a news item. But after the examining mainstream reporting, video sources, and the reports commentary, and the deep fakes have made man-made content. The evidence points to a different story. There is no credible record that Johnny Depp was ever a guest on The View. On the reputable outlet reported at that the removed from the show. Instead of the viral items appear to be manufactured, fan editor, or explicitly fictional clips that gained the tradition online. What the mainstream outlets say: short vision, major entertainment, and the news outlets, the organizations that would normally cover a high profile, unpredictable live TV moment involving a star like the Johnny Depp, have not published the reports confirming such as the appearance or on an air rejection. The reputable fact checking outlets and the news services have repeatedly flagged similar viral claims about the views as false or the unproven. And the entertainment reporting about the view in the recent days have instead focused on the other verifiable movements from the show. That pattern strongly suggests that the depth on the view narrative is not anchored in the reality, where the story appears to have come from. The earliest visible traces of the claim as a cluster of the YouTube and the social video uploads from the small channels that publish the sensationalized celebrity drama clips. Several of those videos themselves include the prominent disclaimers in their description or on the screen stating the footage in the fictional or fan-made. But the thumbnails, titles, and the social shares often omit that or the bury the disclaimer, which is how misleading the impression from quickly copies and the re-uploads on the Facebook pages, Instagram Reels, short form video accounts, step context further and represent the clips if it's actual broadcast footage. The pattern: original fictional clip re-uploaded, removal of the disclaimer, viral spread is very common. In many cases, the creators produce the dramatic reactions or the scripted sketches and mark them as a fictional in the video description to avoid the legal trouble and on the platform takedown. But even the views see only the repost or the short experts, the fictional framing can be the lost. Why people readily believed it? There are several reasons why this particular false story spread so quickly. Familiar narrative hooks: Johnny Depp's reputation for the volatile interviews in the public imagination, especially after the very public Depp heard litigation, and the media swirled around it, prime audiences to accept the certain high drama TV confrontation as the plausible. Likewise, The Views is known for the heated exchanges and the strong opinions among the host. The show's format, like the clash scene, believable. Those two elements make the story intuitively plausible for the many viewers. Social media platforms reward short, emotionally charged content. A thumbnail captioned "kicked off" or "storms off" is more likely to be clicked or reshared than the sober headline. Channels that specialize in the viral reaction content use those hooks because they maximize the views. Several of the videos making the depth claim they use precisely that technique. Reports and the short clips often strip the disclaimers or the attribution. A 10-second clip excerpted from the fan-made video and can place in a new context looks like the raw footage to many viewers, creating the illusion of the authenticity. The rise of the synthetic media, even without the deliberate malicious intent, in the existence of the deepfake tools and the face swapping software has made it easier to create the convincing composite clips. The acknowledge and the knowledge that deep fakes exist increase the truthiness of the manipulated footage in the eyes of the viewers, especially if they don't check the source. Johnny Depp and the other major celebrities have been frequent targets for the deepfake impressions and the scams in the recent years. How to tell the viral clips are not reliable? If you have seen one of these videos, there are the concrete signs that the clip is likely fabricated or the misrepresented. No coverage by the credible outlets. A genuine dramatic TV incident involving the Johnny Depp and the Whoopi Goldberg would almost certainly reported by the major entertainment news organizations, AP, Reuters, New York Times, People, Variety Entertainment Weekly, etc. A lack of the coverage is red flag. I checked mainstream coverage and found that no reports confirming the incident. Entertainment reporting instead covered the unrelated view, comments, and the depth other verified activities. Channels with the repeated heartbeats and the sensational content, like the original uploads, often come from the small channels that primarily post the clickbaity complications and the dramatized celebrity confrontations. These channels frequently label the content as the fictional in the description or in the first time frame. But those labels are easy to miss when the clips are the reposted. Edited clips sometimes show the mismatched lighting, lip synchronization, drift, audio inconsistencies, or the frame glitches around the face. Those are the giveaways of the compositing or the editing. If you inspect the clip frame by frame or look at the full source video on the host channel, the edit points become the obvious. Some of the YouTube uploads actually include a clear on screen or the description disclaimer that the content is fictional. That is the surest sign of the clip was not genuine in the live broadcast. Why platforms make the policing this hard? Large social platforms rely heavily on the automated systems and community reports to the moderate contents. Fan made or the secretarial clips that include the disclaimers in the small print can slip through the because that platforms the detection systems prioritize the explicitly policy violations, privacy breaches, explicit non-concessional sexual content, etc. Also, reporting across the platforms multiplies the problems. Once an expert is downloaded or reposted, the original attribution can disappear entirely. Regulators and the platforms are still wrestling with the how scale both detection and the meaningful labeling of the synthetic or the sectorial material. Research and the recent reporting confirm that deepfakes and the manipulated content are a growing problem across the social media. The likely mechanism behind the depth whoopee clips, based on how the items are represented and presented on the platform pattern, the false clips probably arose via one of the combination of these methods. Fan made scripted reenactment. Actors or the impressionists perform a short scene which is edited to look like a broadcast interview. The creator may add a fake lower third graphic, the on screen name strip, canned audiences audio, or the simulated live banner. Spliced footage or the double audio. Editors take the real clips of the host from the viral view and slice the audio or the face overlay of someone reading script mean to sound like the celebrity. If done clumsily, it's easy to spot. If done carefully, it can still receive or casual viewers. And it can also still deceive casual viewers. Synthetic face voice technology, more sophisticated manipulations use the AI face swap or the voice synthesis Tools map celebrities' face and the voice onto the source footage. This makes the result very convincing to the eyes that sees only short clips. Johnny Depp and the other celebrities have warned fans about the AI impersonations and the scams. There is no reliable evidence that Johnny Depp was kicked off The View after clashing with the Whoopi Goldberg. The viral items came from the entertainment-style YouTube social accounts that create the reconstructions and the dramatized content. Some explicitly labeled as fictional, which were then raised and without the context. Deepfake and the synthetic media technologies, plus the natural appealing of the dramatic confrontation, made this particular rumor easily to spread. Credible outlets and the fact-checking organizations have not reported such as an air on incident. Instead of they have flagged similar viral posts about the views or the unproven or false. If you have seen the clip in your feed that treats it as the manufactured content, unless you can find reporting the mainstream reputable sources that confirm it. Quick reference: the most important sources I used is the router's fact check on the viral claims about the view host contrast. Why it is matters beyond the clickbait. False celebrity incidents are the more harmless gossips that they can damage the reputation, drive the harassment, monetize the misinformation, and erode the public trust. So guys, if you find this video as informative and interesting, then you have to like the video and also have to subscribe the channel. I'm wishing you very best of luck.